Everyone.
Okay, so why don't you introduce your program to us, your name and the program.
My name is Peninah Musyimi. I'm part of Nairobi. I run a program called Safe Spaces, located in the slums.
And tell us about your background.
Personally, I was born in the slums, a place called Madare slums. I've lived there for 24 years, now for years, so I've been out for 10 years. I studied law and social science. My ambition or my goal to study law in the slum was to help my fellow girls get justice from all the activities happening in the slums for the girls, like rape, there is drug, tuition, the poor housing, lack of sanitation, and nobody was taking care of that. So it was like everybody was content with the environment which was there. I thought it was not proper. People sitting in 5-10 feet house, and there is no space. It's just a single room, and they're living 10 of them. Sometimes the girls witness sexual activities of their parents, and they start sex as early as 7. And so I thought, when I'm a lawyer for the slum people, that was my dream. I'll represent these issues to the court, and then maybe the government in future would take measures to employ me as a lawyer for the slums so that I can represent these issues. But I didn't get that opportunity, and I thought the best way to advocate for that is to start a girls program where we can all come together and make a voice to air all these issues that affect a girl child in the slum. That's how the program.
Why are you focused on the girls and not the boys?
I'm focused on girls because, one, girls in African society are not treated with equality with boys. There is discrimination in allocation of assets, in education, in social economic, in health. Like the boy is given the priority. The girls are forced to get married at a tender age so they get wealth, as opposed to boys getting time to go and do recreation. We have girls staying in the home as house vessels, like working in the house. The boy goes out, the girl is supposed to do all the house. And all these issues make be confined in her own world, like I'm the slave, And most of the African women, will find them in the house. They don't want to take leadership roles. They're feeling so small, and they just have to be just submissive and ignore leadership roles. And so I thought I should focus on girls because we wanted to uplift, the voice of a girl child from these marginalizations that were happening in society. And that's why I was focused on girls.
What is your mission and vision for Safe Spaces?
Our mission is creating a safe space for girls to come, meet together, share the issues, affect them, and find solutions within their reach. Our vision is seeing a world free from any violation on girls' rights, and also making leaders out of our community to air their issues and bring their community together for development.
And what skills do you hope they leave your program with?
In our program, I'll just say an overview of all the activities that we have in the program, out with life skills and productive health awareness and training. We teach girls from 7 to 11 years specific topics that are related to their age. Then from 12 to 15 years, there are certain topics at age, and then from 16 and above, there are also other topics in life skills are related to them. So they go as stage by stage. We work with girls 7 to 25 years too. And so this is a process of categorizing, because younger girls cannot learn something to do with the relationship at 7. So you start with teen, like obeying your parents, like helping, taking care of yourself, how to clean yourself, how to just have respect for other peers, and just to teach yourself on how to make decisions. And then in the middle class, we'll have girls being taught about adolescence, menstruation, this peer pressure. And then when we come to the senior girls, we'll have empowerment, because they're going out about leadership skills, building of self-esteem, those topics. Then in the second category, we have arts and sports, where we do music, theater, and poetry, and mostly done by the young. That's how they express themselves. That's when we want to know what happens. So most girls will come up with some short phrases and say, oh, yesterday my dad came home drunk. I don't like to drunkenness. And so they go and research on poems that address the drunkenness issue. Come and tell, I have a poem and I want to talk about the drunkenness because it is not good. And that is the message they pass to their parents when we have community forums. And then we have theater dramatized poems and theoretical that exhibit what happens in our society and how we want them to change for positivity. That is done by the senior girls. And then there are dances, of course, to mobilization and bringing the community together, but they need something entertainment. And then sports, the basketball, and we do some bit of yoga once a week, just to reflect, we say it's holding a general meeting with yourself, just to dream of a better world than where you are. And then we have professional development, where we have automobile mechanics, we have computer literacy, and then we have video and editing, video and photography, and editing. So there are girls who make photography, she's one of them, and editing. So they produce their own videos and they write their own short stories and they document every program in the program. And then we have the scholarship program where we give partial scholarship education to girls who are needy and are in high school. So that professional part. So we do a lot of networking locally, and sometimes we have international exchanges with people who invite us. Like I've gone to Planet and invited me to London. I've gone there and shared our work, care. I won a Powerful Award last year in March, International Women's Day in Washington, and I was the recipient for a Powerful Award for 2011. Yeah.
So how can Global Fix help you with the many challenges for your organization?
Actually, when we partner with Global Fix, one of the major things that supported our program is getting the supplies, sanitary towels. We have over 600 girls going to all. We cannot afford to have sanitary towels or get even soaps, or even the cleaning detergents for them to live a healthy life. And so through Fix, we see this support as a measure for girls' health. You know, like being clean, you know, avoiding these skin infections. And also, Fix is going to train our girls in first aid, and providing the first aid kits that's helping the girls who get hurt during the trainings, and also having medical personnel who can provide physiotherapy to injured girls. And we hope in future that this support is going to expand in other areas like scholarship, helping us set up an auto mechanic garage, going to provide economic empowerment to the senior girls as one way of exit strategy for the senior girls to be out of the program and pave way to other girls